Alright, something is seriously wrong with YouTube, and I have the data to prove it. A week ago, I launched a video that kind of took off. It took off because people kept thinking I was quitting YouTube, but I'm not quitting. I even said it in the title, giving up on YouTube, not giving up YouTube. I asked ChatGPT before posting if there's a difference between those titles. The answer was no. They shouldn't be confusing. Anyways, what's so bad about it? Well, that tells me viewers on YouTube care more about entertainment and drama than content that actually helps them. I'm only speaking about my channel here, not generalizing. The other thing I want to point out is I was told that a lot of my subscribers haven't seen my videos appear in their home feed in months, even though I've been posting. And here I was wondering why each video I launched is date on arrival. Turns out this was happening to me too as a viewer. I've subscribed to a bunch of channels, and each time I view my home feed, most of the channels that appear aren't the ones I subscribe to. Take Graham Stephan for example. I haven't seen his videos on my home feed in months, but I'm still subscribed to him. So what's happening to me is also happening to others. YouTube is definitely doing something funky here. My biggest question is, what is the whole point of having subscribers? Is it just some form of validation to prove how mighty you are? You know, like in life, we all have some status based on how much money we make. Don't deny it, you know that's true. But why is it that my videos suddenly stopped appearing in front of subscribers? Well, check out my home feed. These videos aren't randomly pushed. They're based on the type of videos I watched, carefully curated and recommended to me. For example, I've been watching and learning a lot about AI automation. And even though I never subscribed to those channels, YouTube knows what I've been watching lately and tries to push more to me. That has a lot of logic to it, but it also works as a double-edged sword. People can outgrow your content, and if that happens, it sends a wrong indication to YouTube that people aren't interested anymore. I think what YouTube could have done is find a new audience type for your content. Another thing I noticed big time, thanks to the video I made a week ago, I got a lot of insights that completely made me go, what the hell is going on here? And to share that with you, I must talk about the title. This title, I can honestly tell you, wasn't planned. It isn't clickbait. It was just something that came to my mind without much thought to it. And because of my poor grasp of English, this worked out in my favor. My main point here is I found what is the main driver on whether a video makes it or breaks it. Just take a look at these 3 videos I did. Tanked badly, right? Now, take a look at this one that worked. The thumbnail is 90% the same. The only difference is the wording and my expression. And this became clear to me that the title plays a huge role in getting clicks. The saddest part to me is the negative title is getting clicks, but the positive titles aren't. And I absolutely hate that. But I wouldn't say it's just the title alone. I would say it's a combination of the title and thumbnail that gives it a clickable package. If my thumbnail were to say 5 years without I'm done, that makes it less clickable. So what you can do is for your next videos, try a variation of thumbnails. You need to do that to find a winning one. At the same time, test around with titles. I accidentally made a clickbait title, but you know what? It's necessary. The video isn't bad. It just wasn't getting clicks, and that has been the problem. I can't stress enough how important the title is. In fact, the title not only helps you get clicks, but also determines the first impression given to your viewers. Take my now clickbaity title for example. I'm not quitting. People think I'm quitting, and if you watch the entire video, I never said I quit at all. But 80% of my comments think I'm quitting. Why? Because the title painted that picture in their head. Assumptions have been made even before the video started because the title drives it, and that's why people think I'm quitting. If you don't believe me, you can give it a try. In the first 30 seconds of your video, say something that's completely counterintuitive from your title. Watch and see how many viewers actually caught that. Still, it was a very funny outcome to me and a good experiment with great results. I'm glad I got those stats to share with you. The good news is YouTube is launching A/B title testing soon, and I think this will help a lot, much better than that thumbnail A/B testing. So make sure you keep an eye out on it. Okay, the final point, probably the most important one of all, is that I found when a video goes from an average of 300 views to suddenly 10,000 views, It's insanely noisy. So first, you have your comments, right? You have all types of comments coming in for a great video. In these comments, you have some who are naysayers. They'll offer you unsolicited advice. They'll say you are negative. They will feel offended by you no matter what you say. These types of comments come from big and small channels, and they're always around when you have a video that does well, but never there when your videos aren't getting views. I'm sure some of them already feel that way as I'm bringing this up. The second type of comments, which forms the majority, are the appreciators. These people are usually nice, polite, thank you for creating the videos, and so on. They are great and contribute a large amount of views to your video, so you do need them. To get this type of viewers' attention though is quite difficult. You need to be able to make videos that you like, but it has to relate back to themselves. Think about how when you say something in your video, it makes them think about themselves more than you. It's not a bad thing. You're not being selfish or anything, but that's just how humans behave. If you can make yourself relatable, then there's a chance they will feel inspired and motivated to take action that benefits them. I mean, that's how I see them. Just being able to motivate them in some form is 2 thumbs up for me. But the most important type of viewers you want are the true fans. They're the hardest to find, but they exist. These are the viewers who really want to see you grow, who support you even when you don't believe in yourself, who are willing to help you if you ask. They don't comment much, but when they do, it's full of wisdom, and they'll defend you when someone trolls you. Alright, so what's the issue I discovered here? Well, from my interaction with viewers and my own experience, we tend to focus a lot on the naysayers. And that's really sad because they're the ones who will not grow your channel. My personal experience. When someone attacks me on YouTube, I have the tendency to want to protect myself by giving them justifications. But the thing is, they don't want any justification. They've already made up their mind and nothing you say can change it. And sometimes us as creators, we get so caught up by naysayers that we completely ignore the true fans. I think that needs to change. So if you want to do YouTube right, here are some actionable steps I can give you. Start by creating consistent content. You can't just create the same type of content over and over again, hoping that it will work. You need to change it a little by little, even if it's just 1%. The whole point of doing that is so that your target audience watches just one of your videos, gets hooked, hopefully, because it was at the right place at the right time. Then that will trigger your other videos in their home feed. They don't need to subscribe, you don't need that number, but you do need to get into their home feed. The subscription will come eventually, so don't think too much about it. And with every video you release, learn from the thumbnails and titles. Create crappy thumbnails, copy from others, try ones that you love. You need to try and take chances because only then will you stand out. Yes, I know you don't want to waste your time and effort to make a good video and then have it tank. You can do what I do. Automate repetitive processes so that it allows me to pump more content and experiments. Let me know if you have something in mind you want to automate. I'll try and help. And lastly, find your true fans. They're in your comments somewhere. You just need to notice them. I also made a video on how I extract all the comments from a video and have AI analyze patterns. You can easily change the AI's prompt and have it find your true fans. It's hard to see them in the comments full of noise, so leverage AI if you must. True fans are super important. Alright, that's all I have in this video. I'll catch you in the next one.